There are voices that leave an imprint on the heart, songs that transcend time, genre, and language. And among those voices was one that could soothe a heartache or spark a dance floor with equal ease. This is the story of Freddy Fender, the man who turned his struggles into melodies and became a legend in the process. Born Valdemar Garza Huerta on June 4, 1937, in the small border town of San Benito, Texas, Freddy Fender's life began amidst the strums of conjunto music and the vibrant culture of Tejano communities. Raised in a family of migrant workers, young Valdemar understood hard work long before he ever set foot on a stage. Picking cotton in the sweltering Texas heat wasn't just a chore, it was survival. But amidst the toil, there was always music. The Huerta household resonated with the sounds of Mexican folk songs, country music, and the rhythmic pulse of blues and rock and roll. Music wasn't just entertainment, it was an escape. And Freddy, as he would later rename himself for broader appeal, was determined to make it his way out. Freddy Fender's first guitar came from a pawn shop, a beat-up instrument that would become his ticket to another world. By the age of 10, he was already playing local gigs, and by 16, he'd enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps. The military gave Freddy discipline, but not direction. After his service, he returned to music with a vengeance. In 1959, he recorded the now iconic Wasted Days and Wasted Nights, a swamp pop ballad dripping with heartbreak and regret. The song gained traction, but Freddy's career hit a wall when he was arrested in Louisiana. Sentenced to 5 years in prison, Fender's musical aspirations seemed doomed. But fate had other plans. The prison warden recognized his talent and allowed him to join the prison band. In 1963, Fender was released after serving only 3 years, thanks to the intervention of then-Governor Jimmy Davis, who was also a country singer. The 70s were a time of cultural fusion, and Freddy Fender's music was tailor-made for the era. Blending Tejano rhythms with country melodies and swamp pop sensibilities, he crafted a sound that resonated across cultural lines. In 1975, Before the Next Teardrop Falls became an unexpected hit, topping both the pop and country charts. Sung in both English and Spanish, the ballad was a testament to Fender's bicultural identity and his ability to connect with diverse audiences. Suddenly, Freddy Fender was everywhere. Wasted Days and Wasted Nights was re-released and soared to the top of the charts. He appeared on talk shows, performed at sold-out venues, and became a crossover icon, all while staying true to his roots. Fender's success was not just about catchy melodies, it was about his authenticity. Here was a man who sang with genuine emotion, whether he was crooning in English or Spanish. Audiences across the United States, from small towns to major cities, embraced his music as if it were their own. In interviews, Fender often spoke of his desire to bring people together through music. Music has no borders, he once said. It doesn't care where you're from or what language you speak. His concerts became cultural melting pots where Anglos, Hispanics, and music lovers from all walks of life came together. Fender's bilingual ballads and upbeat tracks created a space where differences faded away, replaced by shared joy and understanding. The accolades came pouring in. Fender won an Academy of Country Music Award for Best New Male Artist and found himself in the company of country legends like Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton. Yet he remained grounded, often attributing his success to the fans who connected with his songs. The rise to stardom was not without its challenges. As Fender navigated the complexities of fame, he also faced scrutiny as a Hispanic artist in a predominantly white country music industry. But his music broke barriers, demonstrating that good music knows no boundaries. By the late 70s, Freddy Fender had become a household name. His records sold millions, and his voice became synonymous with heartfelt storytelling and cultural fusion. For many, he wasn't just a musician, he was a symbol of perseverance and unity. As the 80s rolled in, musical tastes shifted, but Fender refused to fade into obscurity. In the late 1980s, he joined forces with Doug Sahm, Flaco Jimenez, and Augie Myers to form the Texas Tornadoes, a supergroup that blended cumbia, rock, and country into a lively, irresistible mix. Their 1990 Grammy win for Best Mexican-American Performance solidified their status as pioneers of genre-blending music. Later, Fender also joined Lost Super 7, earning another Grammy in 1998 and proving that his voice could still captivate audiences decades after his debut. The Texas Tornadoes were more than just a band, they were a celebration of cultural fusion. With Doug Sahm's rock roots, Flaco Jimenez's mastery of the accordion, Augie Myers' signature Vox organ sound, and Freddy Fender's unmistakable voice, the group became a symbol of musical unity. Songs like Who Were You Thinking Of became instant classics. The Tornadoes toured extensively, performing for diverse audiences who appreciated their infectious energy and genre-defying sound. In interviews, Fender often spoke of the joy he felt being part of the Tornadoes. "We took a little bit of this, a little bit of that," he said, and gave the world something new and exciting. But Fender's journey didn't end with the Texas Tornadoes. In the late 90s, he joined Los Super 7, a Latin American music collective that explored traditional and contemporary sounds. The group's self-titled debut album won a Grammy in 1998, reaffirming Fender's place as a versatile and enduring artist. With Los Super 7, Fender revisited his roots, blending corridos, rancheras, and boleros with modern flair. Even as musical trends evolved, Fender's commitment to his craft remained unwavering. He once said, "Music is the voice of the people, and as long as people listen, I'll keep singing." The Texas Tornadoes and Los Super 7 were more than musical collaborations. They were proof that Freddy Fender's voice transcended time, language, and genre. But the years of hard living caught up with Fender. In the early 2000s, he underwent both kidney and liver transplants, the former donated by his daughter. Despite the medical challenges, his spirit remained unbroken. He continued to perform, drawing strength from his fans and his music. Fender's health struggles were well documented, yet he faced them with characteristic resilience. The kidney transplant in 2002, thanks to his daughter's selfless act, was a success, offering him renewed energy. But in 2004, he required a liver transplant, another reminder of the toll his lifestyle had taken over the decades. "I'm just glad to be alive," Fender said during a television interview after his liver transplant. He spoke candidly about his battles with substance abuse and his gratitude for a second chance at life. Music, he explained, remained his greatest motivation to keep fighting. Even as his health declined, Fender refused to step away from the stage. He performed at charity events, festivals, and intimate gatherings, often telling his audience how much their support meant to him. Fans were moved by his perseverance and the undeniable passion in his performances. On December 31st, 2005, Freddy Fender took the stage one final time. His voice, though weathered, still carried the warmth and emotion that had defined his career. Less than a year later, on October 14th, 2006, Freddy Fender passed away from lung cancer at his home in Corpus Christi, Texas. He was 69 years old. His passing marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of musical innovation and emotional storytelling. Mourners from all walks of life gathered in San Benito to pay their respects. Fans, friends, and fellow musicians spoke of Fender's impact not just on music, but on the lives of those who felt seen and heard through his songs. In his hometown of San Benito, the Freddy Fender Museum stands as a tribute to his life and legacy. Through health struggles, triumphs, and personal challenges, Freddy Fender remained what he had always been, a voice for the people. Fender was laid to rest in his beloved hometown of San Benito, where his legacy lives on. The Freddy Fender Museum stands today as a testament to his contributions to music and his community. Alongside it, the Texas Conjunto Music Hall of Fame reminds us of the genre he helped popularize. Freddy Fender's life was a tapestry of highs and lows, successes and setbacks. But through it all, he never stopped singing. His music remains a bridge between cultures, a blend of English and Spanish that speaks to the universal nature of love, loss, and hope.